To kindly join and share your good wishes in the form of round of applause. Thank
Honorable Governor of Odisha, Dr. Haribabu Kambhametiji, Ambassador of Nepal, Dr. Shankar Prasad Sharmaji, Director General CII, Mr. Chandrajit Banerjee, Trustee, the Energy Forum, Mr. Siddhartha Pradhanji, members of media, ladies and gentlemen. I am happy that the third edition of International Conference on Purvodaya Perspective 2025 is being jointly organized by the Ministry of External Affairs, Confederation of Indian Industry and the Energy Forum in Bhubaneswar to take forward the Purvodaya vision of Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji. We would love to be present in person at this important international conference, but due to pressing engagement, I am sharing my thoughts through this video message. The idea of Purvodaya was articulated by Honorable Prime Minister during the dedication of Indian Oil Corporation Limited Paradip Refinery to the nation on the 6th February 2016, a historic moment that I was fortunate to witness. Union Budget 2024 also introduced the Purvodaya plan for the inclusive development of eastern region of the country, encompassing Odisha, West Bengal, Bihar, Jharkhand and Andhra Pradesh. The Purvodaya initiative aims to transform this region into the growth engine of Vikasit Bharat. I have had the good fortune to discharge the responsibility of several critical sectors of the economy, such as petroleum and natural gas, steel, skill development and entrepreneurship, and education. All these sectors have significant bearing on the development of the eastern region. This is the third edition of the Purvodaya Dialogue. In the past two occasions, we discussed the strength of the eastern region and the future possibilities. I congratulate all our stakeholders for making Purvodaya the epicenter of our development and narrative. It is pertinent to mention that with ports such as Paradip, Dhamra and Gopalpur and major steel, aluminium and mineral-based industries, Odisha today stands as a gateway of the Purvodaya and leads this narrative. Vital infrastructure projects have emerged around ports and mineral hubs. Port-led development and blue economy define our development priority. Economic corridors, however, extend beyond roads and ports. They also encompass the flow of energy, data, finance and ideas. This conference slightly focuses on potential areas of growth such as India's transforming relationship with oceanic partners and advancing cooperation for the blue economy and sustainability. I appreciate the organizer for such a comprehensive agenda of 2 days. In exciting times, the world faces a great deal of geopolitical challenge. Energy security has emerged as the priority area of concern for the country. The question we can ask here, how can Eastern India contribute to India's long-term energy security? The region is rapidly emerging as a strategic energy corridor with expanded refining, petrochemical and gas infrastructure. India today has over 9,300 kilometers of operational petroleum and product pipelines. These pipelines, along with the ports of Paradip, Dhamra, Haldia and Vizag, are becoming powerful energy gateway for crude oil, LNG and petrochemical trade. They link crude imports to refineries, refineries to industries and industries to domestic and global markets. This integrated network reduces logistic costs, strengthens energy security and makes Eastern India an attractive destination for global investors. There is significant scope to build energy partnership between India's eastern seaboard and Southeast Asia that can support secure, affordable and sustainable growth for all our countries. Sustainability is yet another focus area. Our government under the leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has made comprehensive policy interventions both nationally and internationally to address the concern of sustainability and climate change. Cleaner energy for greener tomorrow is no longer an option, it is only the way forward. What Purvodaya states can do in this direction? Purvodaya is not only about growth, it is about green growth. We build pathways for the future transition, green hydrogen, biofuels, low carbon refining and cleaner petrochemicals, aligning Purvodaya with sustainable growth. India has received world attention for its global talent pool. We are a young nation and our youth have the promise and potential to shape the future of the Bharat. Purvodaya states are known for rich human resources. Education and skilling are two key pillars through which we can leverage our potential. The region is proud to have institutions such as Indian School of Mines, Indian Institute of Technologies, National Institute of Technologies, Indian Institute of Management, Indian Institute of Science and Education and Research, National Institute of Science and Education and Research, several CSIR institutes, Institute of National Importance, and several public and private universities. These institutions are producing quality human resources that define our development journey. We all know how the alumni of these institutions are contributing to nation building. Recent collaboration between Government of Odisha and Global Financial Technology Network, Singapore opens new opportunities for the youth of our country. The conference must reflect on the way forward. How we can make our youth future ready should be our focus. How can we harness the potential of this resource-rich region should be our priority. How can we engage the private sector more proactively? The region's development could be our concern. Once again, I take this opportunity to applaud the Ministry of External Affairs, TAFE and CIA for successfully organizing this international conference. CIA, under the dynamic leadership of Mr. Chandrajit Banerjee, acting as a partner of major investment promotion programs like Make in Odisha, Bengal Global Business Summit and Bihar Business Connect. CIA Eastern Region has reaffirmed its position as a trusted partner for the government in advancing the economic growth of the Purvodaya states. I look forward to all of your contributions to the rise of the East and the stronger collaboration with Southeast Asia. Thank you, friends.
Eastern India once shaped the economic and cultural direction of our neighborhoods. Yet, over time, due to historical disruptions, episodic neglect, and infrastructural constraints, this region gradually lost the pace of development visible elsewhere in the country. A land that once influenced the world found itself lagging behind in the national journey. Today, we stand at a historic turning point. Under the visionary leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, the nation has embarked on the mission of Purvodaya, a declaration that the rise of the East is essential for the rise of India. This mission is not only timely but transformative. It seeks to restore the region's rightful place as a central driver of India's economic strength and a vital contributor to Vikasit Bharat by 2047. Over the past few years, and especially in the present one, Eastern India has witnessed an extraordinary surge in connectivity, infrastructure, industry, energy, and human development. Roads, railways, ports, airports, and digital networks are being strengthened at unprecedented speed, and new economic corridors are reducing distances, opening markets, and bringing opportunities closer to people. Among all the Purvodaya states, Odisha stands out with exceptional promise and performance. Blessed with abundant minerals, an extensive coastline, rich forests, mighty rivers, skilled manpower, a stable government, and a vibrant cultural identity, Odisha is emerging as one of India's most dynamic and forward-looking economies. This year, a series of landmark initiatives by both the union and state governments has accelerated this momentum even further. Odisha's ambitious entry into the semiconductor ecosystem through proposed assembly and testing facilities marks a decisive leap into advanced technology manufacturing and high-value innovation. Simultaneously, in corridors, the modernization of major stations and the strengthening of mineral routes are transforming logistics efficiency across the region. I think by this time you will be able to know that Government of India, Ministry of Railways is implementing the railway projects in the state of Odisha to the worth of 80,000 crores of rupees, which are under pipeline. 80,000 crores. And I am very happy to know that the railways are having a plan to connect all the 30 districts in Odisha by railway. And Ministry of Road Transport is also implementing the projects to the extent of more than 50,000 crores. Both railways and the road departments put together, they are implementing the projects worth of 1,30,000 crores of investments in these two sectors from Government of India in the state of Odisha. An ancient hub of sailors, traders, scholars, and monks reminds us that the region was once a vibrant bridge between the Indian subcontinent and the nations of Southeast Asia. For centuries, these exchanges carried textiles, metal crafts, agricultural products, knowledge systems, and the message of peace through Buddhism. The shared heritage visible in Angkor Wat, Southeast Asian versions of the Ramayana, and enduring cultural bonds such as Bali Jatra testify to this glorious maritime era. In today's geopolitical and economic context, as India advances its Act East policy, Sagar and Mahasagar initiatives, and Indo-Pacific partnerships, the revival of these ancient connections becomes more relevant than ever. The theme of this conference, connecting India's eastern borders and Southeast Asia through economic corridors, captures a critical aspiration of our times. The new corridors being built, whether across the Northeast or through the Bay of Bengal, must serve not just as conduits of commerce, but as platforms for deeper cultural exchange, strategic cooperation, and shared prosperity. Ensuring that every major infrastructure endeavor also strengthens stability, trust, and collaboration across the region. As new ports, railways, industrial clusters, and green energy networks take shape, it becomes equally important to integrate traditional knowledge systems, coastal heritage, and community-led practices that have sustained Eastern India for centuries. Will ignite new area of progress for the entire region. I am confident that the insights from this conference will lead to practical strategies that strengthen the Purvodaya vision and build future-ready pathways linking India's eastern borders with Southeast Asia through resilient, sustainable, and transformative economic corridors. This shared effort will deepen regional cooperation, empower our people, enrich cultural bonds, and move the entire region towards a more prosperous and interconnected future. Thank you.